guys, it's Adrian, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install Windows 10 in VMware. So first off, you're going to need to download VMware. I'll put this link in the description below. So you can either get Workstation or Workstation Player. Workstation Player is totally free, and you can just click the Download Now button. Then you can just save it wherever and install it. I already have it, so I'm going to cancel that. If you have Workstation, this tutorial should work. However, this tutorial is for Workstation Player, not Workstation Pro. So now you'll need this, and then you'll need something else. You'll need Windows 10. So go to this link, which I also put in the description below. So we're going to be downloading Windows 10, a Windows 10 ISO file for the Windows 10 Creators Update. So you want to click this button right here, Create Windows 10 Installation Media Download Tool Now. You're going to need to save that wherever. I'm just doing it to my desktop for now. Media Creation Tool is done. Now, you want to just double click on it and choose Yes. And then it should open up. Okay, so you can read this through, and then you have to accept for this to work. Then it'll get a few things ready. This may take a while. Okay, now right here, what do you want to do? We do not want to upgrade this PC now. We want to create installation media, USB flash drive, DVD, or ISO file for another PC. So we're creating the ISO. So this is something you have to do before you can actually make it into a VM. Put the operating system in VMware. So then you'll want to click Next. Guess we can just keep it on that. If you have a Use recommended options, should work perfectly fine. If you want to do a 32-bit, just change it to x86. But most likely you have a 64-bit operating system, just assuming. If you want to change that to like Windows 10 N or Home Single Language, that's fine. Change your language there. Okay, so now click Next. Now you'll need to click ISO file. You need to bone the ISO file to a DVD later. We actually don't need to bone it to a DVD. We just need to put it into VMware. So don't worry about it finding a DVD or anything. Just make sure its ISO file is selected. Next. Now it'll ask you where you want it to put it. I'll just plop it on my desktop. Windows 10 Home works. Save as an ISO. Save. Now it will download Windows 10 to the ISO file. This will probably take a while, and it says feel free to keep using your PC. I believe if you use it, it actually slows it down, but you can use it if you want. If you don't, that's totally fine. I'll be back once it's done. Okay, so the ISO file has finished. It says bone the ISO file to a DVD. We're just going to choose this and finish. Now setup will clean up and then finish, and now we have a Windows 10 Home ISO. So here it has like disk image and mount. We don't want that. What we want right now is just to open VMware Workstation Player or Pro, whichever one you have. This tutorial is specifically for Player. Workstation is kind of different. It looks a lot more modern than this, but they both work just fine. So now what you're going to want to do is click Create a New Virtual Machine. Now you have Install Disk Image File ISO. Browse for this. But find your ISO wherever you may have put it. That's right. And open. Now it'll say Windows 10 64 detected. That is correct. So now we click Next. I'll name this Windows 10 Home. Now, it'll install at this location. You can change it whenever to wherever you want. Click Next. I will put it at 60 gigabytes. I don't remember how much it needs. I think it needs maybe 30 gigabytes. But you can always do any size you want. Lower would work, but don't go too low. It pretty much totally depends on what you're going to be using the VM for. But anyways, now you're going to want to do is click store virtual disk as a single file. This makes it faster than if you did that. That makes the VM a lot slower, and you don't really want that. So now you click next. Now it has all this stuff. Click customize hardware. Now memory 2 gigabytes. I'm going to bump it up to 4 of my 16 gigabytes. Processors, I have 8. And if you go over, powering on the virtual machine will fail because it's configured to use more virtual processor cores than the host supports. So don't go more than you have. But you can go maximum. I'll just have it a quad-core processor. 4 gigabytes of RAM, quad-core processor. That's right. All this should be perfectly fine. So now you can click close. Now finish. Now it will create the disk for you. This may take a small bit of time. It shouldn't take that long though. Okay, so it's almost done. And for the RAM, put whatever it is. Just do not go more than you have, and don't go close to what you have. I have 16 gigabytes. I would go 8 gigabytes. That should be fine. If you have 8 gigabytes, 4 should be fine. If you have 4 gigabytes, I would not even recommend trying this. You could put the minimum, which is 2, and it should probably work fine. But I wouldn't really recommend it because virtual machines are a lot slower than the actual machine if you were to install it on actual hardware. But now we click play virtual machine. Now it'll show you this. I have a USB plugged in and my headset. You don't really need that. Following software, just click remind me later. Now it will open up Windows 10. Okay, so now you need to language to install. Choose your language, time, keyboard. That's all good for me, so I'll click next. And to get back to your main computer, you can just click Control and Alt. Next, install now. So setup is starting. Okay, now you can activate Windows, but the thing is you don't actually have to use a product key. It's fine if you don't. You can just click I don't have a product key. You won't be able to do as much stuff as you would on the real one, and it will have a little thing on the bottom that says activate Windows, but it's not that bad, and it's totally legal to not put a product key in because they actually have that available for you, so it's totally fine. Just click I don't have a product key. If you do have one, then I would highly suggest putting it in. I would not recommend purchasing a product key if you're not going to be using this much. If this is just really quick, I would not recommend it. But if you're doing a VM for something really important, yes, I would recommend getting a product key for it. So now choose Windows 10 Home. That's what we want to install. If you want to install Pro or Home Single Language or Education, that's fine too, but I'm just doing Windows 10 Home. Next. Okay, now you have the license terms. You can read through that if you haven't already read through that. Accept and next. Now, you have 2 different types of installations. So, upgrade, install Windows and keep file settings and application. These file settings and applications are moved to Windows with this option. This option is only available. Okay, so you have all these options. You can read through that if you'd like, but we just want custom install. Now, we have drive 0, unallocated space, 60 gigabytes. That's the one we want. Now, just click next. Now, it will begin installation. This will take quite a while, so I will be back with you when it's complete and is restarting, and then I think you can log in and all that stuff next. Okay, so Windows 10 is now restarting. And now it's just been squashed. Okay, so now it will start services, getting devices ready, all that stuff. Okay, so now we're at the next screen that says just a moment. It will soon change to
Hi
a
there.
nice
I'm Cortana,
welcome screen.
and I'm here to help. A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do. You can use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the sound icon. If you need an assistive screen reader, press the Windows, Control, and Enter keys at the same time to enable narrator. Okay, enough intro. Let's dig in.
Okay, so that is
Your
Cortana,
region is
as you
set
could
to
see.
the United States. Is that right?
Yes.
Your
Okay,
keyboard is set
so,
to US. Want to stick with that?
yes. Yes.
Do you also type with another keyboard layout?
No.
All right,
Okay.
you're connected. Now, we'll check for any updates.
Okay, so now I'll check for updates, and as you can see, that was Cortana. When I installed Windows 10 initially, this was a different install thing. I think they
Type your
added
email
this.
address or phone number, then follow the instructions to sign in. I'll catch up with you once that's done.
Okay, so, oops, there we go. So, now you just want to sign in with your Microsoft account, but as I was saying, they changed this all up, so it's a lot different than it was when Windows 10 first came out, when I got this computer, like a few years ago, I guess. But I think they changed this with the Creators update, so I think the Anniversary update still had the old style. So now just type in your Microsoft account email or create account if you need to create one. Okay, now after you're logged in,
Want to set up a PIN?
I will set a PIN to show you. New PIN. Okay, what's the PIN requirements? Set the following 4 digits long, can't be number pattern. Oh, okay. 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 Now, so that's 4 digits. I don't really get this. A password is insecure as it can easily be guessed or stolen. With a PIN, you get your device plus Windows Hello or a PIN. It's 4 digits. There's no numbers, there's no letter. I don't get it, but this works. So now, just click OK. If you don't, you just can click do this later.
Would you like to
I have a
automatically save your
webcam.
files and photos to OneDrive?
No. No. Okay.
Hey, look, it's the me part of setup. Can I have permission to use the info I need to do my best work?
Yes.
These are the settings Microsoft
Okay.
recommends. Go ahead and review them, and select Accept when you're ready.
Okay, so here you can change the privacy settings and things. If you don't want this all set up like this, that's totally fine. I'll just keep them all like this for now. I might change them later, but for now I'll just leave them as is and accept. This is pretty much it for
that's
the
the
setup.
last step.
Yep, it is.
We need to get a few more things
So
polished
now-
up for you, and Windows will be all yours. Looking forward to helping out.
Hi. Okay. That Cortana thing is cool, but I kept trying to talk and then she would talk and really it works out fine though. So now it will pretty much just install Windows 10. So this might take several minutes and it probably will take several minutes. So I'll be back with you when it's done. Okay, so this is it. It seems to have used my thing, but it's going on the background. I don't want that. Searching for display driver. Out of date. Okay. Anyways. So what you want to do first, when you first get in here, is just go to Windows Update. So just settings and then update and security. Now check for updates. because it's obviously missing security updates and things. I thought they updated automatically. Maybe that was just to creators and then it has to update from there. I don't really know. If that is the case, it sure will get bogged down after they, since I think that they're keeping it on 10 for like ever. I think. So it will get bogged down if they keep doing it that way. They probably don't do it that way though. So now it'll just check for updates and then install the updates it finds. This may take a long time and checking for updates, and then it'll install. You may have to do a few restarts here and there, and then just keep checking until it won't find any more. This is tedious, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're back. Now, I just checked for updates and then it downloaded the updates, prepared them for installation, and then I just clicked the button to restart to install the updates, and then log back in, and here I am. I didn't want, because it takes a while, I didn't want to use up all my drive space for the video when it was just pretty much installing updates. So, really? What device is that? Oh, this device, okay. Okay, so just, have the device be able to be trusted. If it pops up, just click on it, and then type in the code that pops up in your email or whatever you chose. Next. Okay, all good. So that was just to confirm that this device is actually mine because I logged in with my Microsoft account. So now you have this. Now you'll see that this is terrible because it's kind of squarey and it looks terrible. So what you'll want to do now is go up to Player. Now you have all these options. Okay, anyways, just click One Setup 64 here. Click OK. Preparing VMware tools for installation. Okay, so now you just want to click Next. Choose Complete. Next. Install. Now it will install VMware tools. It shouldn't take long at all. It takes pretty long time when you're doing it in like Windows 2000 or something, but this should not take long at all. Okay, now click Finish. Yes, you must choose Restart. Yes. Now it should restart your device. Boom. Okay, perfect. Wait, what? There you go. I don't know what I did there. I typed it wrong. I do everything wrong. Okay. Now, what is wrong with this? This is supposed to be... Is it because I have it on dual monitors? It might be. Okay. Thank you for watching this tutorial on how to install Windows 10 Home Creators Update in VMware. So, we have installed the whole operating system. We have logged in, we have updated, and we have installed VMware tools. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.